Hello, everybody. I'm going to wait a few minutes before people come on, but I'm just going to say, if you've just tuned in and you're watching the replay, listen out because I'm going to be talking. Okay, what I'm going to talk about is some of the energies that are happening at the moment. You may be feeling this. You may be feeling a big surge of newness, of forward momentum. I have been feeling this, but yesterday and today, it seems to be getting bigger. There's a feeling of a flow now, a forward momentum. So I'm going to talk more about why that is. I'm going to talk about the full moon, which is happening on Sunday, and how important that is, and a little bit of number, but some number woo. I'm going to talk about manifesting and the mindset that we need to get into, and just what to stay away from and how to focus on the positive. And I'm going to read some cards. So I can see there are a few people coming on. So pop in and say hello, and give StreamYard permission for me to see your name, or if you haven't, just say hi and who you are so that I'll know who you are. So the first thing, basically, you may have felt this energy, and the energy is very much open at the moment because all planets are direct. Everything has moved into direct in the last, when did that happen? Just in this last week, but it's actually that there's much more of a further momentum because we're moving away from the retrogrades, because when a planet starts to station direct or station retrograde, it's sort of almost like it slows down and stops sky, and then it starts off like a big ship moving the other direction again. Hi, Siv, lovely to see you. And JJ, great to see you. Mary Murray, hello, lovely to see you. So we've got, because there, some of the outer planets have gone forward now. Pluto was one of the last, and that is a really outer planet, so very slowly off, and we're feeling that momentum now, and we will continue to feel that momentum right up for the next few months, because I think they're all stationing retrograde. They're all retrograde together until, I think, Mercury is the first one to go retrograde, and that's not until something like the 20th or 21st of April. So you'll feel this momentum. So the full moon on Friday, the full moon is at 17 degrees. And I think this is the sixth one, maybe, at fifth or sixth moon at 16 degrees. So 16 for the last few full moons of last year, and now the second in this year, we've got that 17 degrees and at least one more to go, and that 17 or 16 reduces to the number 7, and we're in a number 7 universal year. So for the past few full moons, we've got that treble 7 universal code. Now, a 7 in numerology is about inspiration, intuition, listening into it. We need to carve out some time and to really make space now to listen to what our highest self, what the universe, what God, source, energy, whatever you want to put, name you want to put on that, we need to listen to what that's telling us. There's going to be a huge momentum flowing with this, and I'm really, really excited because the moon is in Leo and the sun is in Aquarius. Now, I'm actually an Aquarius. It's my birthday in, I don't know, 17th of February. So this is a month that I really come alive, and I love, because I was born just and the night before, I think, a full moon, which means that my rising sign is actually in Leo. So I have a lot of Leo energy. So this full moon, the sun is in Aquarius, the sun is in Aquarius, the moon is in Leo, and Leo is that number, the lion energy. It's that real brave, courageous energy. And the number 23, we're in the 23rd year of this century. 23 is actually the number of the royal star of the lion, which is also that powerful, courageous, strong energy. It's one of the most, I think it is the most powerful number in numerology, actually, the royal star of the lion. It's like that divine masculine energy. I've just check my notes here to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. So yeah, so that energy will bring a lot of passion and courage and enthusiasm. It's fun. Leo is fun. It's expressive. It likes to be seen. It likes to be heard. It likes center stage, but it's also about taking action. There's a huge amount of action taking energy with this, and taking action at place of courage and strength. So don't shy away from anything. If you feel inspired, that number 7, if you get that inspiration to do something, don't shy away from it. I've got a lot of inspiration this week, and I'm about to launch something I'm really excited about. And I haven't done it since something like 2019. And I've only launched this program once. It's a small program, so it's a really nice thing to start off with. And I'm so excited about it because I'm up leveling on it. I'm changing it up a bit. And that sort of energy, when you get that big inspiration and you really feel this is something I'm called to do right now, this full moon is really going to help you, because that energy is all about being that courageous action taker. Yes, TJ, do get excited. Do get excited. Lovely to see you. Um, Let me see. So we've got all of those planets going direct until, as I said, Mercury retrograde. Now Pluto, we've Pluto going direct, and it's going to enter into Aquarius. It's going to enter into Aquarius on March 23rd. So it's in the line of Capricorn right now. It's going into Aquarius on March 23rd, which it will stay in only until June the 11th. And then it's going to retrograde back into Capricorn again for about the rest, I think it's the rest of this year. So it's really just checking out again. And as I said before, Pluto shines the light on darkness. Pluto allows us to see things that are hidden. It really sends the light on any corruption or anything dark, anything that needs to be seen so that we can change it. So in our lives, Pluto is shining the light on something maybe we need to help, we need to change, we need to look deep at the things that we want to change so that we can move forward in courage. But it's also because Pluto is one of the outer planets, it's on the world axis, or it's like the world stage, so it affects the entire world. It's not just a personal planet like Mercury and Mars and Venus are personal planets, and Sun and Moon, and they affect us personally. But the outer planets really make big changes, big world changes. So there's a huge amount happening. Now, the other thing that's really amazing about Sunday's full moon is that Uranus is forming a really tight T-square between the sun and the moon, because the sun and the moon are opposite, and Uranus is right in the middle, forming this T-square. And of course, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So you've again got that energy of, it's exciting, it's change, it's freedom loving. It is about, it's an action taker as well. It can bring up a lot of surprises. It's the maverick. It, makes sudden decisions. So expect that energy as well. And just, this is the importance as well of using your intuition, use part of you, listen to our highest self before we take action. But we do need to take that action on it, and it's going to bring a lot of excitable, positive energy. There could be unexpected developments, then things that might shock or surprise. So we really need to, and I keep saying this, stay on our eagle's perch, or stay from your highest self, being able to look, view and observe. Surround yourself with that bubble of light so that you don't react, that you can respond with the right decisions. Now, I am if you're not on my mailing list already, there's a link in the description here. It's my website, glennistrinder.com/stay in touch. I think there's a hyphen between stay in touch, but it's in the link for this. And if you're on my mailing list, you'll be receiving a free guided meditation for the full moon, which I'll be sending out to everybody on Sunday morning. Now the moon is at 6, I think it's 6:28 p.m. Irish UK time. So it will be on the 5th for most people, except for in Australia. It'll be the day before. Let me see. Okay, have I said everything? Oh yeah, about manifesting then, and about staying in the mindset for manifesting. Obviously, whatever our emotions are, we are manifesting from our emotions. So we need to stay in a positive as possible, a vibration. There is a lot of fear porn going around. My biggest I suppose advice for now, I always come back to this, is step away from the fear porn, step away from TV. I really try my best not to turn on the radio or TV, but every now and again we do hear it. And my husband says to me that he thinks that there could be something enormous would happen and I wouldn't know about it. I would know about it. You will hear about the important things, but we don't need to listen to all of that that's bombarding us every day. Money especially, there's a lot of fear about money, and that fear creates a feeling inside us that actually blocks us from feeling abundant and from manifesting what it is we are. So step away from the fear porn, step away from the fear box, which of course isn't a box anymore. It was a box in my day, but it's now a flat screen. And you about the TV, step away from it. Just be very mindful about what you're consuming, about what you're listening to, and in turn what you're thinking, because those thoughts create the vibration which is felt as an emotion, and that emotion is what we are lining up to and attracting. Let me see, have I said everything? I think I have. So I'm going to read some cards, and because there are very few of you on, if anybody wants to shout out a number between 1 and 5, I'll read a card. Hi, Paula. Lovely to see you too. Going forward in Aquarius during tax time. Just step away from anything that feels like for you now. Let that feeling, everything is good, everything is right, everything is as it is, and in this moment all as well. I'm going to first of all read just going to read a few of my tarot for the collective, just pulling some cards on that. For what do we need to see, to feel? What good advice can we get for everybody for this weekend and for this full moon? Interesting. Okay. Love this. Love this. Ooh, there's so much feminine energy coming out in this reading. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So the past, this card represents past, and it's the Queen of Swords. Just reminding you, okay, you've done this in the past. We have all done this in the past. The Queen of Swords, now she's very direct. Her sword is very upright. She says what's on her mind, but so maybe that is called for, but also maybe we don't need to be so direct. Maybe we can make space around that. But the Queen of Swords is direct, but she's really direct. She knows what she wants. She knows what she thinks, and she knows that her thoughts become her reality. She has manifested in the past. What I'm feeling from this is, whatever it is, you've done it before. You've done you've manifested something good before. So just know that you're a pro at this, okay? Right now, and this is maybe the feeling of what the collective or people are feeling right now, and that's the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is this crazy energy. It's sort of like your thinking is a little bit all over the place. Perhaps you're seeing a lot of stuff and hearing a lot of things, and so the swords are about our thoughts and our words. Be very careful about the words that you use. The words that we use every day are creating a thought, creating an emotion in us, and that's what we're manifesting from. So really look at these. And the five, if the five is that sort of transmutable energy. It's, it can even be a little bit tricky or difficult, but this is telling you to just notice and let go. There's a sense here that he's walking away from, or others are walking away, so that just be in your power and watch your thoughts, and be in this. This is the other side of us, and this is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, that's a fire sign. The Queen of Wands is a little bit witchy. Actually, she's got her little black cat down here. She is well able to manifest. She has a sense of, she's truthfulness and integrity about her, but she's also really confident. She's sitting up there on her throne. She's got her sunflower. She's very much aware that she can attract and do whatever it is that she wants to do. So be in that energy. And there is a part of us that is this, and right in the middle of the two of those we also have the Empress. I love the Empress. The Empress is very, she's abundant. She's truthful. She has that divine feminine energy. She is, and it sort of feels really positive for now and for this time that we are in. We're moving into that Aquarian age. That divine feminine energy is coming back again. And there's a sense of huge abundance, both available to you and to everybody, and to feel that. She's very comfortable, but she's also really generous. And this is telling us we need to be in this moment. Okay, so walking away from negativity and old thoughts, old difficulties, and walking away from the TV, walking away from anything that's going to lower your vibration, and then being in this energy. Okay, being in the energy of both those divine feminine, plus remembering from the past that you've done this before. And swords are very quick. Swords happen when you change your thoughts and you change that emotion. Changes everything really quickly, and anything can happen. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'm I'm in a house full at the moment, so there's doors and things moving. So this is the near future, and I love this card. The Six of Swords is moving out of troubled waters. It's moving away from, and this is near future. We're moving into a much more, blessed, easy time. Let's face it, we're all slightly traumatized by the last few years and everything that's been happening. But I really feel that this year has a powerful change, and it's really about taking back our power. So this is again thoughts and words. So feel that, sense that, know that, see and look out for the change. Know it's happening. Know that we're moving into better times. Don't listen to whatever is being said or what might bring down your vibration. We get to choose. We are the power. But there is a sense of moving out of troubled waters, moving away now, safety, and kind of back into a better place. And then these are the next two cards are just some advice. And so we've got the Page of Swords. So that is taking on a totally new direction, new thoughts, moving into, a new way of thinking. So it's like, it's the first of the Court cards in the air sign of Swords, which is about our thoughts and words. So it's the start of something new. And we've got the Death card. Don't look at that as a negative, and it's very well aspected. It was beneath the Queen of Wands, which means that it's very well aspected, and it's also next to, in the bottom row, next to moving out of troubled waters. So what that means in relation to this is keep your thoughts focused on what it is that you want, because we're moving away. It's the end of an old time, and it's the end. Let it be the end of lower vibrational thoughts. Let it be the end of anything that you feel that's holding you back. A bit of journaling about this, actually, between now and Sunday. What is it that you want to most let go of? This is why this has come out. I've just, because I'm making an audio, and I will be sending it out to anybody on my mailing list. So if you're not on my mailing list, join it. There's a link in the description that I put out in this. So I'll post it again in the description if it's not. I think it should be on it. So it's just glennistrinder.com/stay in touch. There's a hyphen between stay in touch. But, you know, if you're on my mailing list, you'll get the free audio, which I'm going to make for the full moon on Sunday. And full moons are all about releasing stuck energy, releasing what we don't want. So if you do a little bit of journaling about what you are done with, what is it that you want, you know, out of your field of vision, and what you want instead, have that before you come to the meditation. I'll be emailing my list, telling them to do that as well, so that they're ready before they sit down to that meditation, to let go of something old and to make room for something new and exciting. Okay. I'm just going to take some cards. So let me see. Okay, so if you post a number between 1 and 5, I'm going to read a card for you. Okay, and I will take a photograph of these and put them on underneath in the description. So I'm going to read now from my deck, 2 decks of Goddess and Ascended Master cards. And who have I got first? I've got JJ, was quick on the draw. So you get number 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is just telling you what I've just said, actually. Walking away from this card is very like that. Funnily enough, that you asked for the number 5 card, and this is a number 5, and it's like there could be something that you're seeing or that you're noticing that's a lot of drama. It might be your drama, it might be somebody else's drama. Are you being sucked into somebody else's drama? Whether that drama is on, you know, mainstream, or whether that drama is on social media, whether it's a drama, but if it feels scary, just stop. Just put your hand out. Imagine that you're just putting your hand out like she is, Pallas Athena, and just stopping. Just stop. Leave it out there. You do not need to get attached to it. And I would suggest, if it's somebody that you know or somebody that you're seeing a lot, put a bubble, put that golden bubble around you that I put an awful lot of my meditations, almost most of them, so that we are sitting in a safe space. Pull back your energy, let them have their energy, just having the intention of that, and then watching, viewing and observing, because then you don't respond, or sorry, then you don't react to that. You just run from a higher place. So that's for you, JJ. Okay, Catherine O'Boyle, good to see you. No, it's not. Sorry, number 3. I've my husband gave me 2 sets of lovely glass holders, and these broke. And these are old glasses that are actually quite sand blasted from holding in my bag. And the other pair I was wearing a week ago at a shop. And when I came in, it was empty. So I actually lost my good glasses. So I'm kind of looking around the sand-blasted bit to see what's on the screen, which is really not good. Okay, so number 3 for you. 1, 2, and 3. Retreat into nature. You know what to do, Catherine. Just go outside, just be in nature, just get in touch with your heart, just breathe in and look at the beauty all around you. Be somewhere green, and be somewhere where like, I know we're still sort of winter here in Ireland, but just notice the daffodils are beginning to come up there. Just notice what you're seeing, notice and listen to the birds, see the water drops on leaves, whatever it is, and just let it sink into your awareness and recognize just how perfect everything is, and then know you are part of that. That is you as well. Reach out if you need me. You need a bit of space, I think, outside. Okay. Let me see. TJ, number 3, please. Hi, Gillian. Good to see you. So number 3 for TJ. 1, 2, and 3. So just meditate. Before the new moon, full moon on Sunday, meditate. Have some time to go inside, to just listen. What is your intuition telling you? What is it, and especially on that date, listen, because we're in a 7 universal year. We need to make more space around us to just tune in. Do nothing, just focus on your breath and listen. And have the intention, maybe before you meditate, to get some bright ideas, to hear something. And you may hear it during a meditation, or you may not. Just go about your business and be quiet and do what you need to do, and you will hear what you need to hear. But it's basically just you need space to quieten, space to get in touch with your highest self, just space. So Gillian Treacy, number 4 for you. Lovely to see you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is past life. This is a past life card. So there may be something that you're struggling with or you're interested in that involves a past life. Now, I've done loads of past life, and I love doing that, and I don't regress people only for past life unless they're stuck in something in this life. But you don't even really need to go back and to view things all the time. You just might need to know that there might be some pattern that is irrelevant in this life. Maybe you need to release old decrees or something that happened in the past, and know that in this life you're here to create something different, to create some change. And sometimes I do believe that, well, I always believe that every lifetime, every time that we come here, we are, working on some issue that we haven't, solved in a previous life. So it might just be a reminder that, whatever is happening right now does involve and just sometimes even just knowing that you can let it go and that you're doing your best right now, and see where that takes you. But if it is something that you're interested in, it's one of my favorite things to do, is past life regression. Okay. Paula Goldstraw, how are you, my lovely? Number 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can do it. Okay. Whatever it is, whatever comes into your mind right now, this is telling you you can do this. You can go further, go farther, be, go to the next level, whatever it is, but you can. There might be something that you're stalling or you're stopping. You can do it. Call on maybe Archangel Michael's energy, that purple aura all around you, or just that strength, whether or not you believe in angels. I don't know very much about them, to be honest, but I do. You've heard me before talking about Archangel Michael is one that I would call on for strength and for clearing, old stuff as well, but also for just, keeping me, actually, that strong, courageous lion-like energy you get when you call on Archangel Michael. It's that, real strength, bigness. So whatever it is, that is, you can do it. It's just validating maybe that you can do it. Siv, number 5 for you. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So you are seeing the situation accurately, Siv. Whatever it is, know that your intuition is leading you to know something that's going on. If you're curious about something, or if you have a suspicion about something, it's just telling you to trust your instincts, whatever your instincts, whatever your first impression is, if you just to trust that, because your intuition is really just calling you to do something more, to be, to take action on that knowingness, and trust that you are always, and especially, in this year is what I've said, the number 7 year, we're getting more and more open to our intuition, but we have to trust it first. In fact, the first time I ever read cards and somebody suggested that I read them, I was going through a kind of a really difficult situation and I couldn't make decisions, and they suggested I get these, and that is actually only about 20 years ago. And I'd never read cards before. And when I started reading them first, I wasn't sure whether I was, really getting this for an answer until I started reading it for other people. And then trusting, it's trusting in your intuition. Once you trust, then you get more and more intuitive. So it's really telling you to trust your intuition because you have what it takes. Have I got another set of glasses? Because I cannot read. Oh, I do. Actually, what I will do is I'll put this big on the screen. Where am I? This is haven't watched any sides of cooking shows since the hurricane season. Oh, very good. Well, at least you're not watching anything negative. Okay. Would appreciate a message. A card, is it? Okay. Well, just give me a number, Melanie, and I will read for you. Will I just pull you one? I will just pull you one because you haven't specified a number. So I'm going to say number 3. 1, 2, and 3. Underlying love. Okay, so this is undying love. It's basically whatever, tuning into that, tuning into universal love, tuning into that inner child, the inner child, truly, madly, deeply, and know that any situation, whatever you're viewing, bring it back to love. Love is the opposite to fear. It's, we're either in fear or we're in love. So bring everything back to love. And notice if there's anything that's pulling down your energy, that as you bring yourself back to love, you're just changing the vibration completely and you're releasing. It doesn't matter, whatever it is, you're releasing stuck energy. We are all created by love, came here through love, and love is our essential nature. So there you go. Just about stuckness, and my internet got stuck. You are very, very welcome, JJ. Mary Murray, number 1 for you. Okay. So, okay, number 1. Look what you get, girl. Okay, I love this. So a flow of prosperity. There is a flow of prosperity coming to you right now. Feel it. Open up, expect, look around for it, know where it's coming. You don't know where, need to know where it's coming, sorry, just know that it is coming. Lakshmi has 4 arms, so this is a sort of a sign to let you know that you can ask for as much as you want. It's as easy to manifest 1 million as it is to €1, $1, 1 cent. You know, it's as easy to manifest something big. Just expect it. Expectancy is what will draw it to you. And the 4 hands are kind of just telling you that whatever you ask for, you're not taking it from anybody else. Just know that all your todays and tomorrows are taken care of. So I love that. Okay. Okay, so Paula, validation, I think workmen can do with a can-do attitude. Love that. And so I've just somebody who said hello, Glenys. So you'll need to give me a number if you want. I don't know who you are. Love to know who you are. I see. Let me see. Paula is. I'm an awesome card reader. Thank you very much, Paula. Siv, thank you. You're absolutely welcome. And now this person, I don't know who you are. It's always easier if I do because I don't have a face on you. But I'm going to pull card number 3. That's just because screen. I'm going live on StreamYard, and you need to give them. It's Rianne. Hi, Rianne. Lovely to see you. Okay. So 1, 2. What was it? 3. Yeah. So this is number 3. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released before the new can come in. Now we've also got that we've got a new moon in the back, and we've got a full moon this weekend. So it's almost, like they're just 2 halves of the one thing. And the energy with the full moon is all about relieving to receive what we set our intentions on. Now, it's still not too late to set intentions. You can still work with the energy of that moon as it grows to fullness, and the moon stays full for 3.5 days. That cycle is 3.5 days. So whatever it is, keep your eye on the prize and really feel like you're getting it, that it's coming to you. Something needs to be released. Something has to end. Something has to go before something else can come in. And there's a real sense of your intuition, opening up to this, knowing the lotus flower in the center of your palm, receiving. So you as well, before Sunday, go and get clear about what needs to go, so that when you hear that meditation, I will arrive in your inbox on Sunday. You're on anybody who's on my email list, you'll get that. There's a link in the description for that to sign up. It's Glenys Trinder. Stay in touch, but check as well your spam or your junk, because I'm sending out emails that are bouncing, and they're all going together, and they need to be opened in order to. You need to go and root for it, but there will be something coming on Sunday. Okay. Well, hello, Suzanne Black. How are you? So good to see you here. I'm going to read number 2 for you. I only thought of you recently, actually, in the last week, so I must have manifested you. Okay. So number 2, 1, 2. Open your heart to love. Again, just be, and I'm thinking here, open your heart to, I know you're a really loving, generous, kind person. Do that to yourself as well, okay? Make sure that you open your heart to love to yourself. Love yourself enough to do what you want to do, be what you want to be. Love yourself enough to just live your purpose, whatever that is to you. But surround yourself, just knowing as well that you are love, you're made from love, that whatever the situation, whatever is happening in your life, even if there is something triggering and really a person or a situation that is difficult, when you send love to that, it dissolves. And sometimes this can be really challenging if it's a very difficult person or situation. But when you just shine love on it, it raises your vibration, and you're kind of letting go and moving in your powerhouse. I might message you actually. I'd love to catch up. Let me see. Mary. Thanks for my today's, tomorrow's taken care of, and I will accept with 4 arms wide open. You do that. Good for you. Okay, you are very welcome, Gillian. Lovely to see you here. Okay, so that is it. That's today. And, check your inbox. I'll probably make that audio tomorrow and make it so that it goes out on Sunday morning. The full moon is at 6:28, but it's always good to listen to the audio beforehand, because we start to feel that tenseness from the full moon. But I really think that this is going to be a beautiful full moon. But in order to manifest what we want, we have to release something that we don't. Love you all so much, and thank you awfully for being in my world. Lovely to have you here. Have a great weekend and a fabulous full moon. Bye for now. Oops, I just see one person coming on as I'm leaving. So, hey, Helen, I will read you a number 2. You might want to go back and listen to the rest. There's lots more in this. So number 2 for you. 1 and 2. Drink more water. It might sound, now there's lots of meanings in this card. So drink more water is 1, and it just means, to replenish yourself. I've been looking at putting really good quality sea salt, a little pinch into the water. Brilliant for upping your electrolytes and filling you with energy. This card also means to be near a body of water. If you need to release, let go, be near a body of water. Maybe just walk by a lake, a river, the sea. And if not, if that's impossible, have a bath, be in a shower, have a water feature. But the sound of water and the feeling of water is really good for releasing energy, stuckness, and allow to move forward. Okay, I'm definitely gone this time. Lots of love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend, and make sure you're on my mail list. I'll just make sure that the link is in the description. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye for now.